All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praise, honor, and infinite glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, and Kakadash. Yahweh is the true name of the Heavenly Father, who the world calls God, and Yahushai is the true name of His only begotten Son, who the world angrily called Jesus Christ. I would like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well, for preaching the 100% truth in season and out of season, according to the Most High's will, the correct doctrine. All right, giving up their bodies as living sacrifice unto the Most High, all right, which is their reasonable service. Okay. Also to the hopeful elect, the sincere Akim, starting with the 144,000 down to the 1/3 of all Israelites who will receive salvation out of America once destruction comes. All right. Destruction is near. Okay, it's approaching. All right. It's around the corner. All right. To the confusion face Akim. All right. The sincere who are scattered across the globe, who look like different heathen nations, but through your sea line, you go back to Israel, man. Shalom goes out to you. All right. Because your spirit bears witness that you're Israelite, because you can accept this word. All right. Yeah, it's proof. It resonates with your spirit. All right. I'd like to give more praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakadash, for allowing me to do another video to the Holy Spirit. All right, in this video, it'll be about the heat wave, right, that's across 2/3 of America. All right. It says potentially, this is from Washington Post, all right, .com. It says potentially deadly heat wave grips 2/3 of U.S. with dozens of records likely to fall. All right. And this is the Most High Yahweh, all right, foreshadowing, all right, the nuclear missiles, all right, the ICBM missiles that are about to fall on America. Okay, because when they fall on America, right, that's gonna be the most painful heat. All right, majority of these people are gonna take part of, right, the heathens, right, and you 2/3. Okay, it's spiritual. It says 2/3 of U.S. You 2/3 of you blacks, Latinos, Native Americans will die. All right, so this is a spiritual sign. Okay, it's not random. It's not a coincidence. Right, that's 2/3 of the USA. All right, with dozens of records likely to fall. Okay, because 2/3 2/3 of the nation of Israel, all right, are going to be cut off and die. All right, this is Zechariah chapter 13 and verse 8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die. All right, so all the Israelites, all right, 2 parts shall be cut off and die. All right, if you have the number, all right, 2 parts is going to get cut off, but the third shall be left therein. All right, so 1/3 is going to be left therein, and 2 parts dying off. All right, so 2/3. All right, 66.6%. All right, now we'll bring the third part through the fire. All right, so the part that gets left in, the elect, all right, the hopeful elect that we take on the characteristics of the elect, all right, so it can receive salvation. All right, they're going to go through the fire. All right, the fire adversity, all right, the trials, all right, the many trials the Most High is going to test, all right, the elect with. Okay, and also, all right, when the elect is beamed up in the chariots, we're going to see the nuclear destruction, all right, happening. Okay, we're going to be saved out of it. All right, the righteous shall be scarcely saved. All right, and when the 2/3 are in the midst of the nuclear fire, all right, the elect are going to be getting beamed up, saved out of America by so-called UFOs. All right, and I'll refine them as silver is refined, and try them as gold is tried. All right, they shall call my name, which is Yahweh, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord is my power. All right, so this 2/3, right, number is spiritual. All right, because it represents the 2/3 of blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans who will die, all right, for their wickedness. Okay. All right, so let me just read a little bit of this article so I can get another one. Let me just go to this one. All right, because this one has, all right, people dying right to this heat wave. Okay, which is judgment of the Most High, all right? And more than likely, these are Edomites, because Edomites don't deal well with the sun, all right? The sun's against them, all right? The whole earth is against the nation of Edom, all right? The Most High is against them, right? This is from NBCnews.com, all right? Heat wave blazes on at least 3 people in Maryland, and Arkansas die due to scorching weather, all right? So this is serious, all right? These elderly and these little kids, all right? Lord willing, they're Edomites, all right? Receiving judgment and dying, okay? Into 2/3 of Israel, all right? This is in Maryland, where at least 2 deaths are attributed to the heat wave. The governor reminded people of the impact of this severe weather on their health and wellness, all right? It says the heat wave gripping large swaths of the Midwest and Northeast has killed at least 3 people, forced the evacuation of about 250 residents from a retirement home, right? Because you old and elderly, right, Edomites, all right, and you little children, all right, and you women of these heathen nations, all right, you're gonna be the first ones to die, all right, when major chaos comes to America, all right, because you're weak, okay, and spark the cancellation of major public events, right? So all vanity, all right? Most High is cutting that off, and this is a foreshadowing, right, to the Most High cutting all vanity off, right? All these worthless events that America upholds, all right? Other severe weather in the upper Midwest, meanwhile, left more than 200,000 households and businesses in Michigan without power Saturday morning. High winds and storms in the state on Friday knocked out power lines, with utility crews working to repair the outages as quickly as possible. So you just had the blackout in Manhattan, right? You just had other blackouts in D.C. and New Jersey as well, okay? And now more due to this causing power outages due to this heat wave, right? You had the earthquakes that happened, all right, in California, right? Also, you had the hurricane, right? The flooding, okay? So the Most High is, right, bringing destruction, all right? He's just setting up the chess pieces, right, to utterly destroy this place, okay? And these are all foreshadows of what's about to really come, all right? This is Malachi chapter 4 and verse 1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, all right? So burning something in an oven, all right, it's not going to be a humid day, right? It's not going to be a cool day. It's going to be extremely hot, all right? Experience getting destroyed by nuclear missiles, all right? All right, nuclear missiles, all right, are extremely, all right, high advanced weapons, all right, that the Most High had these Edomites make, all right, for what? To destroy themselves, all right? And all the proud, all right, majority of people, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble. And the day that cometh shall burn them up, said the Lord of hosts, that shall leave them neither root nor branch, all right? So burning them up, okay? Also, after the 1,000 years, right, of slavery for these heathens, okay, only the nation of Edom is not going to get mercy, right, and be utterly burned up, all right? That's Obadiah, okay? Actually, I can get that after these 2 scriptures. This is 2 Peter chapter 3 and 10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat, all right? So America's going to melt, right, with the concentrated fire coming out of so-called UFOs, which are chariots of Israel, all right, with the Lord, Yahweh Shai's power, the angels' power, the nuclear missiles, all right? It's going to be extremely the hottest time, all right, known to man, okay? The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up, right? So America's gonna be a big desert, right? It's gonna be melted up, all right? They say America's the melting pot, right? But literally it's gonna be melted, all right? It's gonna be finished, right, for its wickedness. Isaiah 66 and 15. For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, right? So the Most High is not gonna destroy the world with water, all right, like he did with the flood. He's gonna do it with fire, all right? When I say destroy the world, I mean the world wasn't destroyed, but send a flood, right, to destroy many people. He's not gonna do it with water. He's gonna do it with fire, right? and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire. So the Lord, Yahweh Shai, is a man of war coming with fire. All right. And you Edomites, you so-called white people, don't like heat. Right? You don't like fire. Okay. You don't like being in the sun for a long time. All right. So you're finished. All right. This day was made for your downfall. Okay, you Edomites. And also you black Native Americans who do wickedly. All right. You don't get a pass. All right. And you other heathen nations, you don't get a pass. All right. All the wicked, all the proud will die. Only the elect, like the humble, the sincere Akim, will make it out of America. For by fire and by a sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. Right, so the slain, all right, the Lord shall be many. The Lord's coming back to slay a lot of people, kill a lot of people, right? Angry, furious, all right, with the way this world is being ran, all right? So it's not a joke, okay? Yeah, Obadiah. Obadiah chapter 1 and verse 18. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, representing the southern kingdom, Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. And the house of Joseph a flame, representing the northern kingdom, so-called Latinos, all right? Ephraim down to Issachar. And the house of Esau for stubble, all right? Edom, the nation of Edom for stubble, okay? Getting burnt up, all right? And they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining at the house of Esau, for the Lord hath spoken. All right, so no mercy. All right, getting burned with uh, uh, um, extreme fires. All right, this could be the biggest so-called bonfire. All right, destroying you Edomites. Okay, and you Edomites don't like heat. Like I say it again. All right, you got these elderly people dying, and more than likely they're Edomites. All right. So Lord will, all right, the Most High, all right, I hope this video is edifying and the Most High keeps bringing on, all right, these foreshadows of major events to happen, all right, and more plagues are going to come to America, all right, to get way worse than this, all right. If you Edomites are complaining about this, wait till the actual missiles come, all right. So I hope this video is edifying, death and destruction to America, and shalom to the hopeful elect. Shalom.